Around 2 hours from Munich at the foothills of Alps is the Neuschwanstein Castle. This is one of the most visited spots in Germany. Southern Bavaria is land of many fairy tale castles, and Neuschwanstein is the most spectacular one. You will also see Neuschwanstein Castle, which is King Ludwig's boyhood home. Local trains depart from Munich Central Station every hour to the town of Füssen, and from Füssen a 10-minute bus ride will take you to the village of Neuschwanstein. Buying tickets individually will cost you more, as one-way train itself is €23. A Bavaria ticket is suggested, which is a €25 day pass which can be used on regional trains and buses across Bavaria. If you are traveling with family, each additional passenger will have to pay €6 each, which makes this the cheapest option. Recommended to take seat on the left-hand side, so that you can see the castle from the train itself. Train ride to Füssen goes through breathtaking views, rolling green hills and sleepy Bavarian villages. You will realize you've left the urbanity of Munich far behind when you glance at the view from your windows. Especially the last 30 minutes of the journey, the railway line runs through postcard-like scenery. Upon reaching Füssen, walk across the station to catch the bus to Neuschwanstein village. Bus line 7378 serves the village. If you have a Bavaria ticket, the ride is included, else it is €2. Castle tours can be bought for €13 from the kiosk here, but it is recommended to reserve it 2 days before you come, as the tours get booked pretty fast. To reach the castle, you can take a horse carriage for €6 one way, a bus for €1.5, or hike up the paved path. It is a moderate hike which will take around 30 minutes. Neuschwanstein welcomes almost 1.5 million visitors per year, making it one of the most popular tourist destinations in Europe. The castle looks like it was plucked straight from your favorite fairy tale. King Ludwig II of Bavaria commissioned the cliffside castle in 1868. Ludwig II wanted the castle to be perfect, so the immense building was not finished even at Ludwig's death in 1886, and it is not completely finished to this day, in a fantastical imitation of a medieval castle. Neuschwanstein is set with towers and spires, and is spectacularly sited on a high point. It was built on a hilltop not for defensive reasons, but because he liked the view. Ludwig, who was already planning to build an even more extravagant castle, was declared unfit to rule and was found dead few days later in a lake. Within weeks of his sudden and mysterious death, the magnificent castle was opened to the public, where it quickly became one of the region's most visited attractions. For security reasons, the palace can only be visited during a 35-minute guided tour, and no photography is allowed inside the castle. If you have the tickets, you need to wait in this courtyard for your time slot for the guided tour. Guided tours are available in German and English. Check out the links below for purchasing the tickets in advance. Even if you don't have tickets for the castle tour, you can still walk around the castle and enjoy the views. The castle is surrounded by lush mountains, and you get an amazing view of the Lake Alpsee from here. If time permits, walk around the village of Neuschwanstein and visit the Neuschwanstein Castle. Get a closer look at Lake Alpsee and the surroundings. After visiting the castles, explore the medieval town of Füssen before catching the train back to Munich. Füssen is small and can be explored by foot. There are some nice options for lunch with reasonable prices. Old Town Füssen is a pretty blend of bright-colored buildings with frescoes and cobblestoned streets. Wandering the quiet streets of Füssen, you really appreciate the brightly painted buildings. The town is around 700 years old, which explains its old-world charm. The facades of the buildings along the streets are colored in all sorts of wonderful pastel shades, making it a dream to photograph. Füssen is not only beautiful, it has a lengthy history dating back to Roman times. Interestingly, It was also a major center for the manufacturing of lutes, a popular musical instrument of the Middle Ages through to the Baroque period. Whilst you're admiring the architecture, be sure to visit one of the numerous Baroque churches. This is Basilica St. Mags, which was built in the 8th century and has some extensively decorated ceiling, ornate and intricately finished altar. If you are visiting Munich, the romantic town of Füssen and the castles are the perfect getaway from the hustle of the city. Start early so that you can visit the castles and spend the afternoon in Füssen.